Well, hi there. My name is Jim Turner, and so I am going to do a observational panel pull. Geez, this thing's good for like keeping the sun from burning my face. And it's also good for the mosquitoes because this is the time when mosquitoes are out. So please subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell, leave a comment. I look at it as like leaving a tip, just leave me a tip with that subscription. Highly appreciate it. So here's my new design. Now, I've had multiple different designs for the observational panel. The first one I did was an emergency design. I just engineered like whatever came in my head right now, got to get in there right now. And it's a front panel, it's a front hive pool. This one I designed after more depth of thought and critical thinking and reasoning, common sense. I designed it from the back. Now, of course, if I had it up against a wall or something, I'd still have to do a panel pull from the front. But this one here I designed, I can do it either way. So in the summertime, what I can do is open this up and open up the front one and allow airflow. So, when it's 100 degrees and all that, have some nice airflow for them. And so this one's really simple. This one just comes right out. And I already did an inspection just a while ago. I had to put this thing up here just now because there's peaches that are going to be in the line of sight. So I pulled this out a little while ago, and this is what I found. So what I did is I did an inspection on all that stuff. So this new swarm that I caught, I think it's been almost a month now. Pretty close. This new swarm so far is showing zero signs of a varroa mite infection or occupation or whatever colloquially is good for you, right? So only thing I saw in this one, so what I used was something really simple. I keep it handy right here now, so I could do my inspections right here. And I did it. This one's a pretty good magnifying glass too. So the only thing I saw on this panel was pollen and really messy construction workers. There's all kinds of honeycomb, just little pieces, Oh, this ain't right. This ain't the right size. Bite it off, drop it to the floor. And typically they would just carry that stuff out, but I carry it out for them. And so I was able to see all the frames that they were working on. So what I got is all the frames. So it's I got 10 frames in there, and they're showing signs of working. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're showing signs of working on all 10 frames. And those were just pieces of wood that I cut to fit. Scrap wood, and I just cut the frames in the same dimensions as the hive that I built. And this hive here I built from scrap wood too. And so they've got all 10 frames that they're working on at the same time. These are some frame building girls I got here. So what I'm thinking is that I might use these girls when I make splits. Just leave my other hive alone, and leave my main hive be, right? And use this hive because they're such good comb builders. They're like really, maybe it's cultural for them. I just build this stuff all day long. Can somebody bring me some food, please, and a drink? So, yeah. So this swarm I caught, these are busy comb builders. My old hive, no, they're slow. There's like, it took so long for them to just build out some frames. I mean, I can watch it over the weeks. Dang, they're finally starting that one frame. These girls here, no, they're in it to win it right now. So, instead of So also something to note about the observational panel. Okay, so I no longer put any vegetable oil or anything else tacky on my boards because I don't see no need. If I seen a sign of varroa mites in this swarm box the swarm that I caught that's now in their permanent home, if I seen any signs of varroa mites, I would make the board tacky. So right now, and same thing with my other hive, my main hive, I kept that one tacky every time. I think I must have put a fresh tacky board in there, tacked it up, made it sticky, probably 20 times from the time I first designed it and put it in. And so what I like to do with this stuff instead, melt it down and use it to smear in my baited nukes. Smear it on the walls, and because it's got pollen in here, it's got a little honey mixed in there, it's got comb smell, which is what they like when the bees are swarming out to look for a new home. They're really attracted to a home that's already got the bordering and the paint job is freshly done. They like that stuff, man. They'll move into that one before they move into, something that has no smell whatsoever. These bees like to swarm into a place where it's already ready to go, and so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take you over here to the other one, because I'm gonna pull that panel as well. I got my other panel over, dry panels. So they're dry panels. All my panels are now dry, and I'm no longer putting vegetable oil on them to make them tacky. So what I got here is my panel that fits my main hive, and so I will be putting that in here. I'm not sure if I want to do that right now. I'm going to get girls all up and down in there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, I'll just pull it out for now, take a peek at it. It's been in there for, well, it's been over a week. Excuse me, girls. Yeah, I don't want to bother you, but I am. So it's been in there for over a week. And it looks like they're all done. Watch out, watch out, watch out. And it looks like they're all done. So if you look here, so this is not tacky either. This is not tacky. I left this one also dry. And so unless I have probable cause to make it tacky, I am not going to do that. No more tacky. So I'm going to take a quick look here. Excuse me, girls, I'm coming through. Yeah, you're fine. And so take a quick look here. Just look for some varroa mites. Just any kind of telltale sign of them, or anything else that looks nefarious. But I got this strong feeling that I'm going to see no mites. And I thought that was kind of interesting that I see no mites in the new swarm hive. Not a one. So the swarm that came in, wherever they came in from, they were not infected. Not that I can tell anyway. That panel's been in there for 2 weeks, and there was times when I would see I think I'm seeing some mites. Okay, so I'm gonna have to start doing some more sugar shakes, and yeah, I'm not 100% positive, but my instinct is saying what I'm looking at is varroa mites, and it looks like there might be a dozen or so. So it's time to get back to sugar shaking, tacky board, sugar shaking, and the new swarm hive. Yeah, so far they look clean, but my old hive, yep, it's time to bust loose on the varroa mites. I think it's kind of getting dark. It's kind of hard to see, but All right, please subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell. That's my tip. You subscribe, and I'll keep you updated on some other things that are going on. I'm working diligently at trying to catch another swarm. So they stopped swarming. All the bees that were swarming, they all stopped. Not swarming. Excuse me, not swarming. All the navigational flights and orientation flights that the bees were taking to my baited nukes, now there's none. Not even one single bee. Anytime I was out here today checking on it, see what's going on, not one single bee was navigating in and around my baited nukes today. And I've got 1, 2, 3, and I've got 4 scattered around. And I went into them this morning and made sure there's no spiders and stuff like that, and made sure it still had a nice good smell in there, you know. Lemongrass oil smell and bee smell. Yeah, it all smell good for a bee. And there's nothing. So I missed two possible swarms in the last 3 weeks or so. 2 weeks. Something like that. Week and a half. Anyway, I had them come in intervals. I saw the one at one time. I started seeing them about 2 weeks after I caught my swarm. About 2 weeks after that, I started seeing bees again. Wasn't a lot in front of my baited nukes, and that went on for like 3 days, and then it stopped. Then a couple of days later, again, a lot of bees around my baited nukes, stopped. And that's where I'm at right now. It just stopped again. So somebody probably, if they were going to come out, if those bees that were coming here go before another place, most likely my instincts are saying that somebody caught them before they swarmed out, and they either did a split or they pinched the queen cells and added a box. And that stopped that possible swarm dead in its tracks. So, yeah, bummer, but that's okay. I feel confident that I have a good system, that when there are bees that are going to be looking for a home, I'll be able to offer them one. And so I'm going to go inside, do a thorough inspection. I think I'm going to hold off putting a panel in there until nighttime. I don't want to get any girls trapped in there. I mean, if I leave them in there, you know, if some get trapped in there, I'm going to bed thinking about those girls that I trapped. I don't know, I just have that kind of a conscience. And so, new swarm in box, the new swarm or peach swarm box, no varroa mites so far. My main hive that I've had for over a year started to show signs. I think. My suspicions are. And I'll get my I got one of those things you sit on your head, and I can use 3 different magnifying pieces, right? So one magnifies it to a certain degree, another one, combine it with that one, gets closer, combine it with the third one, it's like, whoop. It takes like a dot and makes it into something really big. So, yeah, I'll go check. All right, that's kind of it. And you have a good one now. Bye. Looks like they're getting ready to wind down for the night. They just kind of all fill in the entryway on my main. Okay, bye now.